want to start out, first of all, I want to say thank you, Crab Chaser, for taking time out your day, setting this up. And I just want to be clear. I want you to look around. I want you to see the film. I want you to see the film everywhere. I want you to just see it, because this is on purpose. And then I want you to take that camera and turn it across so that they can see the police station and the flowers over there. And then I want everybody to look outside your front door, wherever you are. And I want to ask yourself, is it clean? So I want to start off right now with our allegiance. And just repeat after me. If you have it in your hand, I've handed it to you. So please, let's say it loud. Here's to this flag of mine.
Here's to this flag of mine.
The red, black, and green.
The red, black, and green.
Hopes in this future bright.
Hopes in this future bright.
Africa has seen.
Africa has seen.
Here's to the red of it.
Here's to the red of it.
Great nations shall know of it.
Great nations shall know of it.
In time to come.
In time to come.
Red blood shall flow of it.
Red blood shall flow of it.
Historians shall write of it.
Historians shall write of it.
Great flag of mine.
Great flag of mine.
Here's to the black of it.
Here's to the black of it.
400 million back of it.
400 million back of it.
Whose destiny depends on it.
Destiny depends on it.
The red, black, and green of it.
The red, black, and green.
Oh, flag of mine.
Oh, flag of mine.
Here's to the green of it.
Here's to the green of it.
Young men and women shall dream of it.
Young men and women shall dream.
Face shots and shells for it.
Face shots and shells for it.
Maidens shall sing of it.
Maidens shall sing of it.
Waving so high.
Waving so high.
Here's to the whole of it.
Here's to the whole of it.
Colors brought and told of it.
Colors brought and hold of it.
Pleased is my soul with it.
Pleased is my soul with it.
Regardless of what is told of it.
Regardless of what is told of it.
Thanks to the God within me
Thanks to the God within
for
me.
giving it.
For giving it.
Great flag of mine.
Great flag of mine.
Now can I just get it a clap for the God within you?
I say.
Today we're gonna quit talking to that God that they taught you that's outside of you. There's a God inside of you that you need to go inside and meet. And that God inside of you can't operate through this. It can't operate through the trash. We become numb to it. Something is wrong with us that we have allowed them to let us accept this. So I just say to the aldermen, to the trustees, to the mayor, Lori Lightfoot, to Pritzker, the governor, to Tony Prewinkle, the president of Cook County, where's our money? Where's the money for beautification in our community? How come our fire hydrants are turned into another color? How come our poles are turned into another color? Look at it right here. How come the signs are faded? But if you park there, I bet you get a ticket.
Absolutely.
What's wrong with us? When you go up north, there's 4 garbage cans to 1 block. But there's 1 garbage can to almost 4 to 5 blocks south. Go up north, the trains are clean. You can see out the window. Come south, you don't even know it's a train. What's wrong with us? Have they won? No, baby. It's our time. And it's time that we wake up and become aware of what we're accepting. So I'm asking everybody that can see, that can hear, let's start sharing with one another. Let's start waking each other up. Let's get up off of this fighting one another. I don't have anything against you. You don't have anything against me. But together, do you know what we can do? Do you understand? I don't know your dark places, and you definitely don't know mine. But if we come in the middle and work it out with each other, we can understand who did this to us. We talk about slavery. We talk about what we won't do if we was back in that day, where we're in worse slavery than we ever be, because our minds are enslaved. Listen, If you're in a movement and you allow that movement to work for you 8 hours, you ain't in no movement. Because as long as you woke, there's a movement. They have trained you to work 8 hours. Well, to be on the mission, it takes more than 8 hours. That's why anybody know me, when I get home, what are my hours? I'm going to sleep. Because when I'm up, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. Whether it's sharing a page, whether it's promoting, whether it's calling some of these fellas who probably I get on their nerves. But it's time for the mothers to come. That's why I created this organization called A Few Good Women. Because I'm just looking for a few good women that know how to keep her house clean. Because right now the house is dirty. And it's because we women have forgot our roles. We gave birth. A man goes by what he sees and what he feels. So right now we're not giving them nothing to see and feel, but a bunch of flesh. I don't want no man following me because of my flesh. I want a man to follow me because he knows the inside here is a woman that believes in making things happen. I'm beautiful on the inside. And when you're beautiful on the inside, it will make this change. This speaks volumes of who we are. So I'm asking everybody at the sound of my voice, if you got a dirty store or business on your block, I want you to go visit that store. And I want you to tell them, clean up. Hire somebody to keep that store clean 24/7 for as long as you are open, because you're making money. Because when we begin to see cleanliness, we will all follow suit. I want you, when you go through the drive-thru, pay attention to how dirty and nasty that window. We worried about COVID. We've been eating nasty forever. COVID ain't gonna do nothing to us. I want you to take the time to tell them, clean your window up. There's many gas stations that open up every day, and they have old trash. And they get mad at me when I go in there and tell them to clean up. You can tell new trash, this is old trash. But it's never gonna work, you all, until we all get involved. So I'm asking, I'm pleading my heart out, because I'm tired. I'm tired of the fighting. I'm tired of us chasing money. I'm tired of us talking about the police, the teachers, the politicians, when it's all of us. How do I know? Because I was a woman making a lot of money. But because I was a woman that was also promoting, I was told to shut up. And I almost shut up because I wanted to continue to live large. But as I went to sleep, my soul wouldn't let me do it. And I became homeless. And I lived in a car with my dog. And my dog was my savior. And I ain't mad at nobody. But I said, if I ever get my strength back, and I ever start believing back in me, I'm going to share. Because I'm a strong woman. But if I got weak, what the hell do you think our people are? They're weak. Let's quit downing them. When you see somebody sleeping on the ground, if you just can speak to them, raise that spirit up in them. We're spiritual beings. We're not flesh. You are the currency that you're chasing. Because when you really know who you are and why you are, everything you need will manifest. I got a bunch of witnesses out here that's been knowing me majority of my life. So it's not something I'm just pretending to say. I'm real. I'm asking every one of you all and those that's listening, can we please make a commitment to begin to love each other enough to speak truth to one another? Love each other enough to remind us to clean up, love our people that are sick enough to speak life back into them. It's our time, you all. It's not just by mistake. It is our time. And the only way we gonna win is to take back what somebody stole. I don't do the Christian stuff because I'm trying to figure out what is a Christian. Because all the Christians that I've been hearing have been living like this. So if this is the way a Christian lives, I don't want to be a Christian. I'm sorry. Because the God that I know, he's healthy, wealthy, intelligent, and clean. I don't see that in our communities. So I'm saying to everybody, go inside your soul. What can you do? Quit thinking about what somebody else can do. You are black before you're a policeman, before you're a teacher, before you're a politician, before you're a pastor. You are black. You're black Americans. So this is not to bash anyone, because I'm not about that, because I was once a wreck, okay? And I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, I'm walking around owning things, thinking I'm looking good, and I was a major cheater, destroying another woman's life. Because let me tell y'all something about a woman that's not secure. When a woman ain't secure, that energy go over into that child. And that child grows up and feels it. And right now, as you look around, our children are feeling their mothers are unloved. And their mothers are unhappy. But when a woman is loved, and she knows who she is, and a man is respected, and he got money in his pocket to take care of his family, sky is the limit. If you don't know nothing about your enemy, you better go study him. Because every day he studies you. And he's got you down pat. Okay? And he did it real good in the schools. Because if you just listen to their titles, you got the associates, you got the bachelors, you got the masters, and you got the doctorate. Am I right or wrong? Where you must associate yourself with nature. That's what you come from. And as you associate yourself with nature, you need to remain a bachelor for as long as you can, because you need to be alone to connect with the universe. So as you associate yourself with nature by remaining a bachelor, you will begin to master all of the diseases that another man created for you. Then guess what you will become? The doctor of your own world. I'm Dr. Hicks. And I've been Dr. Hicks for a long time. Even when I was in the world, I ran my life. I want to see my people do it. Quit thinking their way is the right way. How ignorant can we be to think that they gonna take care of us, even though they the ones who enslaved us? We gotta be some foolish people. But I ain't mad at them, because they're just being the greatest of who they are. Why don't you all try being the greatest of who you are? If you got a beef with somebody today, end it. End the beef. What are we beefing about? And let's get with our children. And let's love on one another. Let's start being men and women of our word. Because let me tell you something. You come here with three things: time, treasures, and talents. Whoever and whatever gets majority of your time will eventually get your treasures and talents. America has all of you all's treasures and talents because they get your time. You come here with three other things: rights, laws, That's privilege. If you don't know your rights, another man will write your laws, and then you'll lose your privilege. Right now, they got their privilege because they know they right, and they the ones writing the laws. Ain't no such thing as right and wrong, because it take a lot of wrong to make some little stuff right. One of the wrongest things I thought happened was my mother passed away suddenly. But that was about the most rightest thing that could ever happen to me, because it made me go inside of me. And it made me say to myself, who am I? Who am I without my mama? So I'm out here today, and I took the time out, and I thank everybody else for taking the time out. Can I please get the loudest roar that I could get to say that we all gonna do the work? Are we gonna do the work?
Yeah.
Can I get a clap? Let's do the work.
Yeah.
Please, let's do the work. Because there's a lot of work to be done.
It is.
And we can do it.
Yes, we can.
And many of you all who know me personally, I don't have a problem with doing the work. Nobody's paying me to do this. I got a sister who had a stroke, who I love dearly. And every day I want to go sit by her. But I can't. So while I'm helping so many others, the universe is going to get her in order. Because when you make a living with what you've been given, you make a life with what you give. I'm giving life. And I want everybody to have it abundantly. You ever wonder why Jesus asked Peter, do you love me? He said, do you love me? He asked him a third time, do you love me? Well, feed my sheep. Because he knew sheep was some of the dumbest animals on the planet.
Come on.
And it don't mean you wrong, it just means who you are.
That's right.
Let's feed our sheep, you all. Let's feed our sheep. Let's do what we were called to do.
That's right.
There's a song by a lady named Reese. And she says, who you are. Check it out, y'all. It's all about for who you are and who we are when we come together. Let's quit the fighting on Facebook. Let's quit the ignorance. Let's stop it. Ignorance created death. I'm not no criminal, but I want to go over there because it's pretty. The windows are clean. There's flowers in the parking lot. I want to go over there. I don't want to be over here. And believe me, that's the way they plan. So I don't want to talk too loud because I don't think it take a long time to do nothing, especially at my age, okay? But I do want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Let's continue to do what we do. But I know this woman, never mind. I want to bring a young woman up here. And I want her to be quick. But I want her to say what she feel being young and looked over. And that's Brianna Kelly.
All right.
All right, free.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So I'm gonna take my glasses off.
All right.
Being born and raised in Chicago, I'm actually right here from 80th in Peoria. I went to Simeon. I went to Walter Q. Gresham. I graduated, went to Ryder. So it was in my heart for me to make sure that I was here. And right now, even after this, is another press conference that the community is having for us to bring all the street tribes and all the gangs and organizations together at ABJ Center. And I agree with everything that Karen said. Like, the generation that come before us, y'all got to have something to leave behind to us. Y'all have to stop trying to give us direction. And y'all don't have a trust for us. Y'all don't have any businesses. So that means that right now, we're all in the same boat. Either we're going to sink or swim. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Everybody trying to do the same thing. We not on the same page. And meanwhile, our communities are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So as a person that's an independent practitioner in our community. I could have took my talents anywhere else. I'm very intelligent. I'm very good at business. But it was very important for me to stay here in Chicago because this is where I felt I was needed at. I was offered many opportunities to work in the music industry, to work with K. Michelle, to work with Universal Music Group, to work with Rock Nation, but I chose to stay here and to work with independent artists and to work with people in our community. And right now, we're at a time where how we band together right now, we got to make sure that we come together as a village and make sure we know everybody's strong suits so everybody can start seeing in their lane. That's the first thing that I feel as a communication specialist and a social scientist and engineer that would help us do what it is we're doing strategically. Because while we over here, somebody else putting out another fire when we all should be putting out the fires together. Or we should all know what fires are being put out. And at the same time, I do agree that we do need to stop downing on each other. Everybody is not educated the way that most of us are educated, and they do not see what we see. So if the first thing that we could do is start challenging the leaders to mentor and challenge other leaders and make sure that, yes, the women, right now, spiritually, the men aren't in power no more. It's really up to us women. It's matriarchal right now. So if the women are not standing up and we're not telling the men what to provide for, what to protect, or what they lead, our men are just doing what they know how to do. They want to provide, they want to lead, and they want to protect. So that's what you have right now. So right now, it is on us women, us young women, older women. Like, we got to stop the, I call it bad bitch contest, is what's going on. The older women are, a lot of them aren't married, aren't happy, or they have dysfunction going on in their family, and y'all time has passed. It's time for you to pass the baton and move out the way. Because I'm one female that you meet. I'm not going to let you tell me anything. I'm not a yes woman, and I won't give you the respect that you earn. And a lot of y'all come to us young people, men and women, thinking that you earned respect when you didn't. Like, my own family can't even tell me what my inheritance is at. So why am I listening to you? And I'm 29 now. It makes no sense. Why am I listening to any one of you when I'm basically coming to you as a general partner and saying, hey, this is a problem that we have to fix. How can we do this? So our generation is looking for y'all to put y'all knowledge together with our knowledge and apply it so that we can be wise about what we're doing and put y'all funds up. You older people, y'all don't have to be on the front line no more. We're on the front line, so we need y'all to move out the way because y'all is in the way. Y'all in the way. The last 100 years, if it hasn't been a change, move out the way so that we can make change because we're the people that's out here. We just need y'all to share information, put your funds up, come together, pull your money, buy up the community because y'all have the credit, y'all have the funds, and y'all know the know-how. So if y'all can agree to that, then we good. Because my generation, we got it from now. All we need is guidance and support. And that's the guidance and support that we need from y'all.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for listening to me. I appreciate everyone that's out here. And I definitely want to make sure I connect with everyone because everyone looks like somebody that I need to know. So make sure I connect with you and have your information. And let's keep in touch.
Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Brianna. I want to bring Marlon up, and then I want to bring the alderman. And before I bring the alderman up, this is not about what are you doing. He's here because we're going to tell him what do you need us to do. How do you need us to continue to support you so we can get rid of these ugly lots. But I want to bring Marlon up because Marlon will speak to you about reparations real quick. Here you go, Marlon. Marlon.
Hold it, give it up for Karen, y'all. Karen called us, y'all know we gonna come. Give it up for our sister, man. So I want to say, I'm gonna be real quick. I want y'all to notice my hat. Y'all see my hat? What y'all notice about my hat?
Flag upside down.
It's an upside down flag. What that mean? Where my veterans at? Where my veterans at? What an upside down flag mean? It means SOS. It means you in trouble. Any veteran that see an upside down flag, they know that person needs some help. And so Black America, we in trouble. That's why I got this ADOS and this flag upside down. Because Black America needs some help. We're in trouble in this country. And anytime anybody, any group is in trouble in this country fixes it a specific way. They use what's called legislation. Okay, the alderman will tell you, whenever you're in trouble in America, what fixes your problem, not as an individual, but as a group, is a legislation. Okay? And all the problems we see, everything she pointed out can be fixed with legislation. So I'm gonna give you 3 things and then I'm gonna get out your way. And y'all can call this the Trinity of social justice. There's three things, okay? First thing is an executive order. It's called the we already got the answers. We already got I promise you, the answers are already, we ain't got to make up nothing new, we ain't got to reinvent the wheel. The answers are there, trust me. Okay, so three things, the trinity of social justice. First one is the Rapid Relief Executive Order for Black citizens in Illinois. Rep. Ford has already put it together, and we're demanding that J.B. Pritzker sign this executive order. And what this does, it gives us, it forms a task force, a black task force after it's signed, and gives us access to the COVID money that's sitting at the state that's just sitting there. And that money got to be spent by the end of December, it goes back. And then it gives us access, the task force anyway, access to the $46 billion capital bill at the state of Illinois. And we don't get none of that. But if J.B. Pritzker signs the executive order, the Rapid Relief Executive Order for Black Illinois citizens, the task force gets access to that. It meets with all J.B. Pritzker's agency heads. Then it starts to redirect the funds to the black community. You don't have to write a bill. You don't have to get a sponsor. You don't have to take it to the House. You don't have to get it through the Senate. You ain't got to do none of that. An executive order is an emergency situation just like slavery. How did Lincoln free the slaves? An executive order. Because he knew it wasn't going to pass through the House and through the Senate. We're in an emergency situation right now. We got to rebuild. So that executive order would give us access to that money so we can start rebuilding our community. That's the first thing. Second thing is we got to deal with violence. We have to be able to deal with violence. The way our communities are right now is not normal. This is not a normal thing. And whenever you're in trouble in America, what fixes it? Legislation. Okay? The answer for that is already here. It's called House Resolution 0433. That's already a resolution. And they could make it a bill tomorrow if they wanted to. So House Resolution 0433 declares violence as a health crisis because violence is a disease but not a contagion. And what that does is that redirects funds to the black community so we can start dealing with violence in our community. Mental health, conflict resolution, et cetera, et cetera. Brothers like Tyrone that's out here in the street, Brian that's out here in the streets, Mike, we can have resources to go help our people, which we're already trying to do it, but the resources would help direct funds to us. And Sister Hammond, and we can start to teach our young folks conflict resolution and deal with mental health, okay? That's the second thing. Third thing, and I'll get out your way. The third thing is reparations, okay? Reparations. And when I say reparations, I mean reparations for American descendants of slavery all over the United States of America. I ain't talking about this local or city reparations. They don't want that. Federal reparations for American descendants of slavery all over this country. And what that means is, and people get this mixed up, that doesn't mean that me and you get reparations and that's it. That means every black person that's an American descendant of slavery that you know, from Florida to Alaska, gets reparations. They don't quit their job. If you drive Uber, you still get to drive Uber. Okay? If you the weed man on your block, you still be the weed man. But you get your reparations. All right? And that's for every American descendant of slavery in this country. And those three things right there will completely change the face of black America. And what it does is it makes you an elite class of people. An elite class of people are Chinese people in America, Indonesian people in America. They come here and they live high on the hog, right? Well, they got money. They got money too, okay? And so what these three things will do is make you and me an elite class of people. And all the problems we see, it's like a magic wand, all right? So three things, the trinity of social justice, the Rapid Relief Executive Order, Rep. Ford, and you can go to itshardbeingblack.info to see that executive order. Second thing is House Resolution 0433. We want to make it a bill, making violence a health crisis. And the third thing is federal reparations from the federal government to all descendants of American slavery across this country. The trinity of social justice. We ain't got to make up nothing new. We ain't got to reinvent the wheel. The answers are already there. Okay? So let's get on those three things, and I thank you guys.